Okay, if you know me, you know that the crazy always pulls me right the fuck back in. I mean not to talk about certain people, but then they start acting crazy and just being themselves again, and I have to. Rose McGowan. Let me remind you all who she is. She was in Scream. She was the girl with the big tits who got stuck in the garage door and, really couldn't act all that well, but, she had huge ones, and so she was worth it. She was kind of like an indie darling in the 90s, and then she married Marilyn Manson, and everything went wrong after that. Just everything went wrong, and she was caught up with the Harvey Weinstein thing, and that's something in itself. She was assaulted by him, and that's horrible. It's awful. I don't think it made her any saner. That's all I'm going to say. Ever since then, she's had the best Twitter account that I've ever seen. If you don't follow Rose McGowan, please, if you don't have a Twitter account, get a Twitter account right now. Go follow Rose McGowan. You will thank me. Well, you'll either thank me or you'll just down NyQuil until you're dead. You'll just take the biggest bottle of NyQuil you can find and be like, fuck it, I can't anymore with this world. If somebody like this exists, this is insane. She's always saying batshit crazy stuff. Like the other day, she tweeted out, America is the scariest cult I ever lived in. What? America's the scariest cult you ever lived. Is that why you had to shave your head? America made you do it? Does America talk to you like as a country? It just like speaks to you as like shave your head. I don't want to. I don't want to shave your head. Come on, look like a PE teacher. Do it, you crazy bitch. But she's been planning a project for a while. God bless her. It's better than her painting in her own shit in her living room like she probably usually does. But the project she was doing is called Planet Nine, and I was immediately intrigued because it was a music and art project. I had known artists in my day. I like people who really say they're artists. I knew somebody who was an artist who went to the Art Institute of Chicago, and through her, I met several other artists. And I can just tell you right now that these other artists are just plain schizophrenic. They're not artists. I mean, some things are art. Paintings are art. This girl that I knew had a friend who had masks put up all over a wall as like a showpiece in an art gallery with the fucking flu masks that we're all like required to wear now here in the States because it's fucking Corona. Each mask had a flu mask on it with its country's flag on the flu mask. That's not art. That's stupid. That's fucking stupid. There was tampon art. I'm not even lying to you. Bloody tampon on a plate. She showed me a book, and I wanted to hit her with this book, where this guy cut his scrotum and is holding it like this and bleeding between his fingers for art. He did this in a public place. No, that's when you arrest somebody and you put them in a loony bin. That's not art. Okay, again, I digress. So I was hooked right away because I knew that Rose McGowan thinks she's an artist. Ever since she's got those fucking lips blown up and her eyes seem to get bigger and bigger and whiter. She looks like a crackhead version of Betty Boop. Do you guys remember that boop boopy doop bitch that always used to be on the cartoons? She looks like her, except with a shaved head. She looks like a Nazi-esque cracked out version of Betty Boop. That's what she looks like now. And she looks like a fucking owl. She just bothers me. But she has this album called Planet Nine. I'm sorry, an art project, an art experiment, something daring, something weird, meaning she took acid and this is the result of it. Then she put out this tweet, which I had to even write down because I don't have another computer and my phone and everything. I can't read it from there. She announced the release. The project's name is Planet Nine. Go look at it. Type Planet Nine, Rose McGowan, in YouTube, and thank me later. First off, don't do it if you're high. If you're high and you're stoned right now watching me and you think to go do this, you will jump out the nearest window and start pulling out the bushes in the neighborhood and screaming that you're from Africa. I'm telling you right now, you just go batshit crazy. Don't do it while high. You don't need to be high. This will make you high. So I watched the trailer. All right, go watch it. And Planet Nine came out today, or it's coming out tomorrow, or she thinks it's coming out. It's all still in her head still. I don't know. Maybe we just all saw her actual hallucinations. But I'll tell you about the video in a minute. The tweet she put out to promote this album is the most self-serving and crazy thing I've heard in quite a while. She said, Rose McGowan tweeted, instead of traditional therapy, which you need a bunch of, you need a lot. Like, I don't think there's enough therapists in this world for you at this point, but okay. Instead of traditional therapy, I made art that heals. Okay, a little miscondescending. Prescription music and visuals. You need a prescription. Or maybe you're on too many. I don't know what you're taking today. Maybe it's the Valium or the clonazepam or something else that's fucking your head up. Sorry. I made art that heals. Prescription music and visuals. I mixed the sound on a 432 frequency, not 440, like Nazis used and most pop music is mixed on. Let's go over that. I don't even know what the tweet yet. Okay. I mixed the sound. First of all, do you really think she mixed the sound? You didn't do anything. You walk up to a microphone and say, okay, I'm ready to do my art now. Ready, Rose? Yeah, I'm ready to do my art. Uh, 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 Drop some beats to it, right? Did you get it? You got what I meant by that. It's like the suffering of mankind. You got that? It's like, just agree with the crazy bitch. She's paying for the studio time. Who cares? I don't know how she got the money because she's broke as shit by this point, but who cares? So she mixed. You didn't mix anything, okay? You had somebody else mix it. They probably made this shit up. She's like, what's the most healing mix I can use? A 432. You know, Nazis used to use 440. They're crazy, those Nazis. And Britney Spears. Nazis, Britney Spears. You get it, right? You see the connection, don't you, Rose? Yes, I must go journal it with, after I lactate. I don't even have a baby. I'm just going to spray milk and paint in it. All right. So she said, I mixed that sound on a 432 frequency and not a 440, like Nazis used and most pop music is mixed on. So she's, I guess, hinting that pop music is equated to Nazis. So we're being brainwashed by Britney Spears. Britney Spears had a lobotomy, I'm pretty sure, about 5-6 years ago. I'm pretty sure nobody's home. So if you're trying to tell me that somebody is brainwashing me, it's not Britney Spears. It's not the Jonas Brothers. It's not, Camila Cabello or whoever else is, or that little weirdo Billie Eilish, God bless her. She needs Ritalin at that point. But seriously, it's not them. They're not. I've never heard, I'm a bad guy, thinking I'm a sad guy, and been like, must put on snorkel fins. Must put on snorkel fins and act strange and hop around like an asshole. Must do it. Because I do that anyway every Sunday. So, okay. I mixed the sound on a 432 frequency, not 440, like Nazis used and most pop music is mixed on. If you have pain, Planet 9 will ease it. Come see the stars. Let's test that theory. Okay, let's get somebody who's just broke their fucking arm. Like somebody who just did it. They're fucking in pain, till they can get their they pulled their shoulder out of their socket. I heard that hurts like a motherfucker. Okay, so right when they're gonna pop it back in, play Rose McGowan's Planet Krypton crazy crap shit, Planet 9, whatever album is called. Play that, and I'm sure they won't scream when it's popped back in the socket. I'm sure it'll be absolutely fine. Planet 9 will be on there. Yeah, it didn't hurt at all. Really? Okay. I'm going to stab you in your testicle now. Is Planet 9 on? Yeah, I'll play it right now. Yeah, no, I don't feel anything. Turn Planet 9 off. Ah, mommy. Fuck, I swear to God, what the fuck is wrong with this chick? It'll heal. It'll ease your pain. All right, enough of that. So let's go on to the visuals. Again, if you're high, don't go see it. I turned it on, and I hit the link that was in the tweet, and what you see is a bunch of holograms and images, and Rose McGowan is naked, thankfully, from the backside, so you don't have to see how bad the front's gotten over the years. She's 45 or something. Come on, we're all aged. Let's get serious about it. They're not perky anymore, unless she duct tapes them. So you see her with her back to the camera, obviously nude, and she's slowly walking while slides of, I don't know, collages are being projected upon her. Then you see a full face. You see her full face kind of serenely looking off into the distance as some bizarre song plays. I swear it sounds like, So you have, a mental patient staring at you while mental patient music is playing. And then there's a parka, like a hooded parka that's got nobody in it in black, just twisting around. That's the art. That's what's going to heal you. That's what's going to make you feel better. If you're dying of a degenerative disease or something else right now, just watch this crazy crap. You'll be fine. I expect her to take testimonials. What the fuck is wrong with her? Stop it. I wouldn't have a problem if she came out and said, you know what, I made this. I hope you guys like it. I've been through a lot. This is my way of expressing myself. I'm crazy as, fucking batshit, but it's okay. I make music that heals because I made it on a 432 frequency. You made it on a 420 frequency. That's what I think you did. I think you mixed your Adderall, your weed, you had some shots of something else, who knows, and you just started to think you were Jesus again. I don't know what's wrong with you, girl. But go watch it. So go look up Planet 9, Rose McGowan YouTube, and come on back and tell me what you think. I'm dying to know.